Hi Pisces and Pisces Rising. This is your Saturn and Aries video. Happening May 24th, 2025 to April 2028 with some retrogrades in there. For you, second house things, your money, your values, your self-worth. Saturn really is like, hey, 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 we got to stop floating. We got to stop floating. We got to stop dabbling into this, being over here, being over there. We actually need to get real about how we're making our money, our self-worth, what we value in life. And Neptune is also there, and that's square, and that's kind of your chart ruler along with Jupiter. So there still can be some fog in regards to how you're making your money, what your values are and your self-worth and stuff like that. But I think Saturn in Aries is going to teach you some lessons about how to really stick to a plan and see it all the way through. That can be very challenging for you. And I will always say this, as much slander as I give Pisces, I will always have some empathy for a sign that is very magical and mythical. Living in a very capitalistic world, right? Like if we think about Aries and its archetype, it's not meant for this world that we're living in, this very Capricorn, Aries ruled world, right? And so I will always have a little bit of empathy for a sign that has to navigate when that is not who they are. That's not who you are. With that being said, Saturn in Aries is it's going to get steamy. It's going to be like, I think I have to get off my tickets and actually do some things if I really want to see some benefits, if I want to see more money, if I want to be taken seriously, if I want to do all these things. Saturn is like, yes, you have to think about yourself. You have to be a go-getter. You have to be a little assertive. You have to be a little aggressive. But you also have to build some routines and some structures. And I know that can be challenging, but I say you can do it. You can do it. Do it slowly but surely. Do it intuitively. Maybe you seek out some support to help you get through these things. But I do feel like this is a really good time for you to grow up, to be quite honest. But it's been time. It's been a long time coming for you to like get real with yourself, right? I think this is less about dealing with other people and more about dealing with the self and getting very real about yourself and seeing what you really want in your life and how you need to move forward in that and building strong routines and structure and foundations to make it happen. Let's pull a card for you. Four of Cups in reverse. This kind of like, no one supports me. No one values me. No one, like, I think there's been such a long time of this feeling, right? This no one values me. This no one will offer me support, even though there was cups out, even though these cups were like spilt over, someone was offering you, but you couldn't really see that. And so it was just very much like, no, I don't, just pity partying. It in reverse is now that things have moved out of your first house, right? Now that the nodes are there, it is this kind of like aha, a couple of mutable squares going on. These like aha moments that are coming like, oh, is it me? Has it been me? Have I not been looking? Has my perception been off? Yeah. Now you can kind of be like, okay, let me move forward out of this pity party. Let me start building strong foundations so I can get serious about how I seek emotional support, how I give emotional support, what my values are, how I look at self-worth. I think this is a really good time for you to work with somebody in like a life coach, somebody that can help you work with self things. So I'm a shameless plug for me. If you like to work with me, you can find the link in the bio. We can set up a discovery call and see what we can come up with. But I think this is a time for you to really back to yourself and get really serious about who you are, how much money you make, and your self-worth. See you next time.